Hi there, and welcome to part 2 of the Atomize product demo. In this video, we will take a look at the multi-property interface as well as the dashboard for a single property. Now, let's take a look at the tool. We'll start with the screen that you would see when managing multiple properties. Here is the multi-property performance dashboard. Now, this is a roll-up of the KPIs for all of your properties, so you're looking at your entire portfolio right now. You'll see your RevPAR, occupancy, revenue, and ADR. All for December of 2024. Atomize will show you for each metric what is currently on the books versus the same time last year, as well as a monthly forecast that Atomize creates for you. We'll get into forecasting later on. Here's a portfolio filter where you can filter your properties by either brand or by region, whichever is more important to you. In order to get more information about the performance of a single property, you will use this drop-down here, which is where you'll see a list of all of your properties. Let's choose an individual property to take a look at. We'll choose the demo property Grand Resort. Now you'll be able to see the dashboard with KPIs for this particular property. The same KPIs that we saw with the multi-property interface, but now, in addition to those, you'll also see room nights as well as competitor pricing on the OTAs. Each property will choose usually 5 competitors to make up their comp set. This property has decided to add additional properties to their comp set, which is an option. Here, you can look at each competitor's pricing by best available rate. Or if they are able to map room types to their competitors' room types, the customer can dig deeper into what pricing looks like for specific room types. This is a great way to quickly see what pricing for both your property as well as your competitors looks like right now on the OTAs. Here we can see a nice pickup report showing room nights or revenue for a variety of days, as well as a booking pulse. This shows a distribution of bookings and cancellations that have taken place over the last 30 days and where on the calendar they took place. You'll also see here that this property is using real-time optimization, which is a great way for them to stay ahead of their competition. This property is also on autopilot, which means that Atomize is pushing rates through automatically. Without autopilot turned on, there would be a message at the top of the screen that would let the user know that there are price recommendations waiting for their review and approval. Next, I'm going to click on the Calendar tab, which is going to take me to the calendar view. There are different ways to look at the actions that Atomize is taking or recommending with these tabs, but the calendar view is a good place to start. This is for December 2024, and this is what it looks like for a property that is on autopilot. The green check marks indicate that autopilot is active. Everything in gray has already happened, so you can see what the final occupancy was, as well as what the final price was for each date in the past for the chosen room type. If you use the drop-down here, you will see each of the room types that this property has, and choosing a different room type will update the calendar view and metrics shown. If you click into a particular date, you'll be able to see more information. For this date, December 12, 2024, I can see each room type. I can see the availability change that's taken place over the last 24 hours, the latest price changes, and when they took place. I can also see that I'm up to date on all of the price recommendations. If I choose a room type and click in a little further, there is a lot more information that the user can peruse. But to show you that, I'm going to move to a property that is not on autopilot, so you can see more of what goes into recommending a rate, which will help the user make the decision to accept a recommendation when they review it. Now we are back on the Overview tab or the Dashboard screen. Before we move on, I would like to point out that this is a device-agnostic tool. This is what the screen looks like when viewing on a mobile phone. You can use Atomize on any device, and the same functionality is there regardless of the device that you are using. Next, we'll take a look at a property that is not using autopilot, and I will show you how to review and accept price recommendations from Atomize.